Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're moving these guys back to a little bit more of a hidden spot. Now, the last time that I was on here, I may not have sounded the greatest. And to be honest, I don't even remember right now what that video was really about, but actually I think I was taking care of the landowner. I think I had a big old machine sitting right here. Well, as you guys can tell, ground has gotten hardened up a little bit, and we've even gotten to, oh dear, that sun is bright. We've gotten to put some rounds up into a pile. That is still the landowner's pile, but this pile is mine. And so today we get to bust that down. But first, we have to move those totes back over to where we once were, because one of the guys here on the property just happened to let me know that, hey, the neighbors might see that, so just out of respect for them, let's go ahead and put them back right over here. So it's not an eyesore, it's not a really big problem. So I'm walking in and out of the sunlight constantly. This is funny, but we're gonna stick them not back here, but over here. So these guys will be thrown down below, and those totes that we have double stacked, we'll set them right over here. So this becomes our new tote storage, because guess what? Right next to it, wow, we are throwing you all around. Right next to it is where all of my stored firewood is going to go. So we will have totes for firewood and firewood filled totes right next to one another. Now this also adds a nice little ripple into things, where I say a nice little ripple, but basically makes it so that whenever I need a tote, I can come place the full one and pick up an empty one. I love that. It's peak efficiency. It helps you stay on task, stay close by, so you're not going to go put them here or keep the empties here, put the fulls over here, then you got to go in like a 3-foot or a three-way in like a triangle to get stuff done. It's boom, over to go drop off the full one, pick up an empty one, come on back. Very, very efficient. But guys and gals, we're going to be using that beautiful buster. I'll call it a buster because it does split, but it more or less busts big rounds down. So really quickly, before we bring the skid steer back, we got this guy taken care of. We got that guy over there. We're just going to leave him over there for now. Like I said, all these bladders were going to come down here. Eventually these will all be turned into lids for all of my totes. So we're actually going to probably operate off camera a little bit just so we can get it done and not move the camera a ton. No offense to y'all, love y'all, but just want to get this work done because, well, try and be nice to the neighbors, you know? Niceness goes a long way in a lot of different ways. And so being nice to your neighbors or whomever can go drastically further than some may think. So we're gonna go ahead and get this taken care of off camera. We'll bring you back and we'll show you what it looks like, and mostly for efficiency's sake, because I still got a tote or two out in the wood yard, but I also really want to get back to splitting. I haven't split in what feels like forever, but actually splitting a finished product, I've not done that since I think, I want to say the end of November, somewhere around there, right before I finished up all of my deliveries. This guy was running nice and hot and heavy for a while right there at the end. But again, I was splitting for my buddy, and I wasn't exactly splitting for myself. So when I split for myself was probably October, November timeframe. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff all bucked down or popped down once we get all of, that's right, I am gonna swap it up this time around. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of myself actually first. Oddly enough, it's a new concept I'm trying today. Taking care of the rounds that I have here set for me, and we are going to set them right here for not only the little splitter up under the tote, up under that back tote right there, this guy right here, up under him is our old splitter, our old gray Dirty hand tools, 27 ton. Just rebuilt the cylinder, just retook care of the motor. Sorry, you can't see that, I hold up 2 fingers, but just took care of the motor and the cylinder. So those are rebuilt and ready to go. Starts up in a few pools, not really much. But then here at the, I'll just tell you now, here at the end of June, I have an Easton-made 1222 coming to the wood yard. And I will tell you the backstory on that, and it will be sitting roughly about right there, with rounds roughly about over there. So we do have an Easton-made 1222 coming to the yard, but the backstory on how I got that machine will be told at the time. So look for it. As of now, I confirmed it the other day, but as of now, we have one coming in June. I will say in the month because I don't know exactly what the time frame is for them. So that's all I'm going to tell you about the Easton-made coming to the yard. Don't worry, we are extremely excited. Yes, we are going to make piles and piles of wood. And yes, the landowner is extremely happy for me and has said if you needed a different spot to go ahead and put totes or put firewood or whatever, just let me know. We can absolutely make more room for you here on the property. So unfortunately, this took a little bit longer than we had originally planned, but as we can see now, all of our totes are back over here where they belong by the building and by our other totes, and all the plastics are down below. So where this leaves us now is we're gonna have some fun with the splitter, and it's on a skid steer. Let's get over there and look at it real quick. So as we can see, this is our buddy's Bobcat, and it is a no glass Bobcat on here or on the top there. So how that's important is the other night, as I was moving those totes over there, not the other night, but a few nights ago when we had a monsoon come through here in the state of Maryland. I think it was actually the weekend. It was actually, I think it was the Thursday or Friday that was on my birthday. No, it was a Thursday because I didn't do anything on my birthday day. But I was moving all these totes because I was trying to get them, and all of a sudden I was caught in a downpour. And so with being caught in that downpour, it was not fun to try and, basically it wasn't fun to try to get caught in that downpour. So we just kind of sucked it up. We got drenched as we're operating the machine, and now we're here where we're at today. So everything was put back. I was let know that we might bother the neighbors, so I put it back, no worries. But now we're gonna start bumping these rounds down into manageable size chunks and moving them over, because like I said previously, we want manageable size hand chunks for the little splitter, but also I want to make it easier for my buddy when he comes to help me out in the future to have an easier time on the Easton-made 1222 with smaller rounds. Now, in the future, I 100% want to keep rounds whole and just run them through the splitter because the Easton-made can handle that. But until we get the Easton-made, I want to make sure that all of our rounds are manageable. Well. As you can probably guess, we are done with it for tonight. And also, that is a heck of a pile right there. Granted, that won't take long with a bunch of the machine that we have coming. But for right now, for what we have, which is, again, the splitter that's up behind that, it's the old 27-ton Dirty Hand Tools vertical and horizontal splitter. For that guy, we have got a plentiful pile to get going. Also, we still got that tote to fill up, so we got to get that guy filled up pretty soon. But all this other smaller stuff, it will go down really easily once we can get either rolled over to the machine, or if we can just pick it up, put it on it, split it down, we can have a wonderful time with that. So as you guys can see, we are done for the night. We are packing it up, packing it in. We are heading on home so we can go home, relax, and heck, maybe even enjoy an adult beverage. We don't know yet, but that is probably what is going to happen. And I hope you guys all enjoy the videos upcoming. We're going to be at Wolf Ridge for, I believe, 3 videos is what I'm trying to do up there. So hopefully we can get that done. I'm thinking that I've got one in my head already for what I want to do up there. So maybe it'll come through, but I'm going to be sitting down with someone up there on their channel, and we are actually going to let you know that in the next video. Unfortunately, that next video will be edited kind of on the quick, but just maybe on the quick, maybe not. We will have to see what comes of it and when that comes of it. So, guys, thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for coming to this video. Greatly appreciate you.